Hi, this is Maverick Truck Mods, and I have a very dirty truck. I've been on a couple of different road trips. Last one was in the mountains, mud, snow, and floor mats kind of show how dirty it was. However, my seat is very clean, and that's because I had a seat cover on it. I've taken the seat cover off to show the original seat, but I want to talk to you about seat covers today because a lot of people do add them when they buy a truck. Now, my original seat actually has a crease in it. It came that way from the factory. I asked the warranty guys about it, and they said, well, it's kind of there. Not much they can do about it. So I've just kind of lived with it. Luckily, I had a seat cover anyway, so I didn't care too much. But I ordered seat covers right when I got my truck, and I'll show you those and a little bit more about them. And I'm upgrading, so that's why I'm doing the video. I'm upgrading to some newer seat covers. So I'm going to show you the old ones and explain why I got the new ones. However, just in general, seat covers protect from spills, from rips. Sometimes they'll have foam in them, lumbar support. So they're just a really good investment if you want to keep your seats in nice condition, especially for resale value. That's why I kind of do mine in case I ever do sell something. I've had vehicles where I didn't have them, and with kids and dogs and everything else, you get, stains and other things on the seats. Some stuff comes out, some stuff doesn't. When you go to sell it, you're always a little bit like, oh man, I wish I'd kept the seat cleaner. So I recommend from the very beginning, get the seat cover on there day one. Buy it before you even get your truck, right? And then get it on there as soon as you get it. But let's talk about the seat cover I bought and the one I'm going to upgrade to. So when I ordered my Ford Maverick back in 2021, they hadn't even started building them yet. And so seat cover options were limited. I just ordered something to go over it. Initially in the picture, I couldn't tell. I didn't know that they didn't cover the sides. I just ordered some of the cheap Neoprene ones. They were about $100-something at the time. Actually, were pretty overpriced for what they are. They are Neoprene. I wanted that because I kayak and I surf. They are all one piece, and this is what they're supposed to look like. I actually already saved a spill on the seat from the kids, but over time in the driver's seat, mine just kept coming loose. Maybe it's just because I'm a big dude, but I had a lot of problems keeping these in position over time. So I'm happy to upgrade to a better seat cover. So let me show you what I got. Okay, unpacking the wet Okole seat covers, and I actually dropped this one in the garage. It's got a little bit of dust on it, but they came in a nice box, packaged in plastic. I just got the two fronts. I already have a K9's seat cover in the back. I recommend those ones, really good if you wanted a dog pet-friendly seat cover. It seems to be really durable and it fits pretty nice. But up front, I wanted to replace those Neoprene ones I got when I ordered my truck. So I got the wet Okoles. Okole is actually a Hawaiian word for butt. When I lived in Hawaii, everybody had wet Okole seat covers. They're really popular over there. You can get them with all kinds of designs. You can get different colors. You can get piping. I am just kind of a plain old dude. I like just simple black. They use the same neoprene kind of material as the other ones that are in my truck currently, but ton of padding in here. This is the top back section, headrest, and then your base section also has foam padding in it. So I feel like it's actually going to be even more comfortable than my current ones. The other thing that's nice about these ones versus the other ones are one piece, and that's probably why I'm getting some fitment issues and stuff. These ones, 3 pieces, bottom, the back side, and then your headrest. So let's go install these and see what they look like. I'm installing the base part of the wet Okole seat cover, and one thing I'll point out, this has straps in both directions. The other seat cover only had straps in one direction, so part of the reason probably it didn't stay in place as well. So that's really nice. Let's get this thing installed. We've got the bottom installed. We did the strap across and then the 2 straps to front to back, tightened it down. The most difficult part about installing seat covers on these trucks is going to be this plastic panel right here. Getting inside here is extremely tight and difficult. Got to have strong fingers for that. This one fits so much better than the last one in terms of how well it goes underneath here with the edge. The other one had a whole lot more material that you just couldn't really get in here very well. And then in the back here, you pull this back really tight. When you tuck it back in, you'll tuck the flap in and the 2 straps, the ones that are going to run back up to the front underneath. You'll push that all in really good. And I mean, it seals really nicely. So there is no gaps or anything visible on this corner, whereas before I was getting like a little bit of area that was popping up. So very impressed, and man, is it cushy when I'm sitting on it. So the foam feels really nice. So let's get the back part. Should be pretty easy. They just slide over. They have these hooks, so you're gonna push through some of this bottom section and bottom part of the front. You're gonna push that through the seat gap, and then these hooks are gonna go around, and you're gonna hook these on to anything really underneath the seat that's not gonna affect or mess with the movement of the seat. And then on the back, this piece has some Velcro. That's gonna Velcro onto the bottom cover on the back of the seat. And then these are gonna go all the way around. And again, hook under anything under the seat. They can hook under some metal. There's a bunch of frame under there. You will probably want to undo the current little felt skirt that's on the bottom. There's 2 little strings, and you just undo those. They're like little stretchy bungees. You undo those, because in the back, you're gonna need to be able to access this as you shove it through, and you gotta undo that part to get to it. It's gonna be a little hard to show, but here is that felt piece that's on the bottom of your normal seat. This is the seat cover piece that's coming down here, but this piece right here, these normally are hooked around a hook underneath here, and it holds it up like that. But you'll need to undo that, so as you pull the stuff through the gap here, you can reach it. All right, something super important I forgot to mention. These do have the flap for the airbags in them. So they sew these, so there's a passenger and a driver's side. So remember, your airbag's gonna come out on the side here. So your driver's side airbag needs to be able to go through the hole. I actually grabbed the wrong one. I've got the passenger one. So this one, when I flip it around, will be aimed that direction. So I'm gonna grab the other one so that my slit ends up right here. I'll show you in just a minute. All right, I got the back piece on here. I did have to really pull and tug and push and give it underneath there to tuck it in between where the seats connect to get it really nice and a good fit up top. I got the headrest on here as well. Really nice looking. The fit on it's great. They cover the sides compared to the old ones I had on there. You do have to make sure you get that little opening on the right side of where your airbag's coming out. So if you're on the driver's side, remember it's gonna be over here. If it's gonna be on the passenger side, it's gonna be on the other side. So you gotta make sure you get that in the right position so the airbag can come out. But super cushy, really nice and comfortable. It's got the neoprene, it's gonna protect my seats. The fitment, the only thing I would say is there's a little bit of air in here still. There's foam in here. So I'm probably just as I sit in it, it's gonna kind of form in there properly. Really nice seat covers, gonna protect my seat from the weather, from camping, surfing, all that kind of stuff. And my old ones, you know, they served the purpose. The fit wasn't great. They shifted around a lot because they were just one piece. They didn't protect the sides, which drove me nuts. And I mean, it looks like, you know, I mean, it kind of looks like an apron on the car seat, whereas this actually looks like it could have come with the car. So really cool car seats. I recommend them. Wet Okole. They're, you know, pricey. These were 100 something. These are 300. So depending on what you do to them, but the quality's there. So thanks for watching Maverick Truck Mods. Take care.